Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? I've just got back from meeting a contact to pick up a few pieces of silver, so I thought, why not get the old camera out and do a little bit of an unboxing video. So we'll start off with one on top right here. So if you just give me 1 second, I'm just going to slice through the envelope there like that, and we'll get it open to have a quick look at what's inside. I know a few of these pieces, obviously I've picked them up myself, but yeah, I think there's a few in here. I wasn't actually expecting that being sent across as a bit of a gift, which is incredibly generous. So without any further delay, let's get this open and have a quick look at what's inside. So these are the pieces that I was expecting. As you can see right here, we've got the brand spanking new 2024 Perfume Dragon Bar with the brand new reverse right there. This was designed by Wade Robinson, and on the other side, this is the first of the Dragon Bars that have been issued with the Dan Fawn depiction of King Charles III. So to get a better look at this, we'll get this one out of the packet and we'll have a close look right there. And yeah, what a stunning design. Now we have a oriental style dragon right there with I believe that's a fire orb, which is supposed to represent good luck, I do believe. The background is supposed to represent wind and water, which the dragon is controlling. And as I say, right there on the obverse, we have the now standard Dan Fawn depiction of King Charles for the Australian coinage. And at the top, we can see that it says Charles III, Australia, $1, 1 ounce, 9999 AG. And what a stunning bar this is. I'm a big fan of the Dragon coin bars. I do have the full set up to date, which is the 2018, the 2019, the 2020, the 2021, 2022, 2023, and now the 2024 right there. So right here we have a few of these, because I've been able to pick up a couple, but they are all exactly the same. So as you can see right there, they are all the 2024 Dragon coin bars. So we'll pop those to one side right there just for now while we look in the other package. So if you give me 1 moment, I'll just pop them to the side. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 10 of the Dragon bars. There we go, right there. Okay, so next up we'll have a quick look at what's inside this one right here. So there's a couple of other Australian coins that I've been looking to pick up, and as I say, I've got a friend over in Australia, a guy named Jim, who's done me a massive favour helping me sort these out. So once again, Jim, thank you so much for your help and support with this. I generally cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm just there we go. I think we've got the box sorted there. Brilliant. Okay, yeah, absolutely, I am in. So let's get this up. Oh, it looks like we've got a few packaged items here, Jim. Thank you so much. What is this? So let's have a look. There we go. And I've got an early Christmas present right there, and we've got a couple of other pieces in here as well. So I've no idea what they are. It's very, very kind of you, Jim, and very unexpected as well. There's already one little gift right there, which I will show in a moment, which is a beautiful piece. But we'll just make sure the box is open. There we go. And we've got a little note right here. I'm just going to cut the sellotape so I don't damage the note. There we go. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this right here. We've got, "G'day TSC. I hope all is well with you. It is my pleasure to be able to send you a few souvenirs from the Antipodes. I have used some leftover Australian Christmas paper to make the gifts somewhat of a mystery box. Please accept these gifts in appreciation of your dedication, commitment, and time spent towards your YouTube channel, as well as a happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and all the best from me. Here's to what's ahead. Cheers, Jim." And Jim, that's incredibly generous of you. It really is. You've done me a massive favour just helping me out, picking up the pieces on their own. So you honestly didn't have to send any of these across, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. But without being the case, let's start off with this little bag. I have a feeling these might be the pieces I was expecting in here. But we will definitely know that better in a moment. Here we go. It's a beautiful bag. I'm definitely going to be making use of the bag right there. And yes, I do. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I've picked up one of the 2023 Kookaburras, as I do collect the Kookaburra series going forwards, and I'm going to try and backstack them as quickly as I can. But it is a large series, so I'm not prioritising that in any way at the moment. But I noticed I couldn't find my 2023 Kookaburra, and I'm sure I definitely did buy it. If memory serves, I think I bought it at the London Coin Fair when I was with Cobra Stacker, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know if I've given it away on the channel or just lost it. But yeah, as I say, right here we have the 2023 Australian Kookaburra just to go into the collection to replace the one that I've lost. As you can see right there, we've got, I believe that's an adult and juvenile Kookaburra right there. We've got the little P for the Perth mint mark right there. As you can see, it says Kookaburra right there, and we've got the details of 2023 1 ounce 49 silver right there. On the other side, we can see we've got the Jodie Clark depiction of Queen Elizabeth II, which is the 6th depiction of Queen Elizabeth to be used on Australian coinage. It's the Jodie Clark is the 5th on British coinage, but they had a special effigy made for a coin back in 2000, which is actually their 5th effigy, making the Jodie Clark the 6th effigy of Queen Elizabeth. But around Queen Elizabeth, we can see it's got a legend that reads Elizabeth II, Australia, $1. And it's a lovely little coin. As I say, one I thought I had it in the collection, but for some reason I've not been able to find it, so I've had to order myself another one. But as well as that, what we have here, and there's 2 of these because I picked one up for a good friend of mine as well, but we have the latest 2024 Quokka coin, which is a great series. It's a lot of fun. I love quokkas. We're just the cutest animal on the planet, in my opinion. But yeah, this is the latest one of the quokka coins, which I believe now is the 5th edition of the series. As you can see right there, we've got a family of quokkas set upon a background of a seascape with a lighthouse in the background right there. It's this kind of scenery has been used on a few of these coins now in different places on different designs, but I can only assume that it is an actual place because it has been depicted with the lighthouse in the background a few times on the coins. This design on the reverse of this one was designed by an artist named Natasha Mule, and at the top you can see that it says Quokka right there. And right here, to celebrate the 125th anniversary of the Perth Mint, we've got the privy mark of P125 just there. If we turn it over, once again, we've got the Dan Thorne depiction of King Charles III with a legend that reads Charles III, Australia, 1 ounce, 9999 AG, $1. So it's a lovely little coin, and as I say, a series that I'm really enjoying picking up. So thank you so much once again, Jim, for helping me get my hands on those. They can be a little tricky to pick up over here in the UK, but it is absolutely fantastic to have that in the collection now. So we'll pop that there. And before we start opening the little presents there, we'll go through this little pile as well, because this has been handed to me today. We've got right here on the top, we've just got some circulating Australian coinage. So we've got... this is the 50 cents right here. We can see we've got kangaroo and the emu with 50 at the bottom. And right there, once again, we have the 6th depiction of Queen Elizabeth as designed by Jodie Clark. So we've got a 2021 right there. We've also got a 1994 right here. And I like this one because that's my favourite effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. That's the 3rd effigy, which was designed by an artist named Raphael David McLuth. We've got Elizabeth II, Australia, 1994, around the legend. And on the other side, we can see we've got a different design on this one. I'm not entirely sure what it's commemorating. I love these Australian coins, and it's something that I really do enjoy picking up for the collection. But I don't know too much about the details. But that really is a cool-looking design. I can only imagine it's some sort of Aborigine or native artwork right there, because it does look a little bit like that. But at the bottom we can see it says 50 cents, and we've got Australia 1994 just there at the top as well. So that's for 1994, and right here we have a 2001, and that is the 4th depiction of Queen Elizabeth to be used on Australian coinage, and that's the Ian Rank Broadley design right there. Once again, it says Elizabeth II, Australia 2001 around the edge. And we've got a very similar design to the first one I showed, but it's a little bit smaller. If I can bring this one up to compare the both there. So we can see on this one, it's a lot more zoomed in on the details of the design. But once again, you've got the denomination of 50 at the bottom, and you've got the kangaroo and emu on the Australian national emblem. Okay, so if we carry on, we've still got a couple more of the 50p's. We have a 2014 right here, once again with the Ian Rank Broadleaf design, and the same design as the first coin we had a look at. And right here we have the 2022, which once again has the same design, and that once again has the Jodie Clark depiction of Queen Elizabeth on the obverse. Okay, so finally with 50 cents, we have the 1970, and that right there is the second depiction of Queen Elizabeth II, which was designed by artist Arnold Machin. Again, we have a legend that reads Elizabeth II, Australia, 1970. And if we take a quick look at the reverse of the coin, this time we can see that that shows a depiction that I can only assume is of Captain James Cook, with the outline of Australia in the background. At the bottom it reads 50 cents, and we do have a date on Captain Cook right there of 1770. So yeah, definitely let me know. I do believe that is Captain Cook though, if I'm not mistaken, but definitely correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But what a lovely little design on that coin right there. I really do like the Australian 50 cents coins. I think they're fantastic coins, and certainly are items that I'm very happy to have in the collection. So Jim, once again, thank you so much. Right here we have a few platypuses. We've got, which is the 20 cent coin in Australia. Right there, we've got a 1994 with the, is that 94? It is, yeah, 1994 with the Raphael David McLuce depiction of Queen Elizabeth. We've also got the, let's have a look, 2014, and that one's got the Iron Rank Broadleaf depiction of Queen Elizabeth with the platypus on the reverse of the coin. Next up, we have the, let's have a look here. This is the 2009, and once again, that's got the Ian Rank Broadleaf depiction of Queen Elizabeth and the duck-billed platypus on the reverse again. So what a awesome collection of coins, but there is one more, because we have a $1 Australian coin right here with a group of kangaroos hopping their way to the front of the coin and the denomination of $1 at the bottom right there. On the obverse, we can see that we have the Ian Rank Broadleaf depiction of Queen Elizabeth II, and a legend that reads Elizabeth II, Australia, 2006. What an awesome little collection of coins they are for the collection. As I say, I really am a big fan of those coins, but right here as well as a little gift, which is absolutely incredibly generous. Jim sent across one of the 125 years of the Perth Mint commemorative coins, and on the front right there we can see we've got the kangaroo, the kookaburra and the koala right there, and at the bottom it says 1899 to 2024, the Perth Mint. And if we have a quick look at the obverse, we can see once again we've got the Dan Fawn depiction of King Charles III right there, with Charles III, Australia, $1 at the bottom. I just had a quick look at the coin, and I can see that just below King Charles, just on the right hand side right there, is the DT for Dan Fawn. Okay, so what an absolutely incredible coin to include in the little package there, Jim. I honestly wasn't expecting this little mystery package that you sent across. It's put a huge smile on my face, so thank you so much once again, buddy. But let's start off by taking a look at what's hidden away in the wrapping paper right here. I feel a little bit bad not waiting for Christmas, but with Jim's permission, I am going to open them now, because I don't think I could handle the suspense of waiting till to December to find out what's inside these. But we start off with this one right here. Looks like we've got a lovely bit of copper. That looks absolutely stunning. It really does. We've got the red metal bullion, 1 ounce, 999 copper, with a Australian kangaroo hopping his way across the coin. And on the other side, we've got RMB, red metal bullion, fine Australian copper. That is a beautiful coin, Jim. It really is. And yeah, as you know, I am a fan of my copper pieces, so it really is great to have that as part of the collection now. But we'll pop that on a stand at the back just there with the others, and we'll take a look at what's inside this one right here. So yeah, once again, I'm not going to wait till Christmas. It would literally would kill me to wait that long to find out what you sent across, Jim. But yeah, let's see if we can get this open. There we go. So we've got Inspire, Thrill and Unite Wallabies 2019 $2 coloured uncirculated coin. Oh wow, so we've got a bunk pack right here. And I was saying today, I'm a real big fan of the Australian colourised $2 coins. So they pretty similar to our £2 coins over here. They do commemoratives of those, but they do theirs in coloured versions, which actually go into circulation, which I think is absolutely cool. And on the left-hand side here, we've got some information: inspire, thrill, and unite all Australians. And I won't go through that in its entirety, but if you do want to know what it says on there, just feel free to pause your screens and read that in your own leisure. On the other side, we've got 2019 $2 coloured uncirculated coin, nominal specifications, denomination $2, mass is 6.6 grams, diameter is 20.5 millimeters, the metal is AIBR, and the finish is uncirculated, minted is unlimited, and the designer is the Royal Australian Mint. So what a lovely coin. Let's bring that a little bit closer so we can have a good look at the actual coin itself. And right there we've got the obverse of the coin, which as we can see is a Ian Rank broadleaf depiction of Queen Elizabeth II. So now we'll pop that one on the back there, and we'll move on to the next little package to find out what's inside that one as well. If I can get it to stand up, which I can, brilliant. And also we'll pop the circulating coins at the back there as well. Okay, next up we have this one right here, and I love the way you package these, Jim. You made it so it's not too difficult to get them open. I know sometimes when I have been given gifts, they've used more sellotape than actual wrapping paper, and you can make it very difficult to get them open, but you've done very well on these, Jim. But if we have a look here, we've got 2020 Lunar Year of the Rat, 50-cent uncirculated coin, Tetra series, and that's the shape of the 50 cents over in Australia, the Tetra. But if we open this up, we can see that we've got a lovely packaging for it, and right there, as it says on the front, we've got the Year of the Rat 50 cents, which was 2020. And Jim, I assume you've done this deliberately, as the rat is actually my Chinese star sign, so I assume you've worked that out. If not, great guess, because I am a rat when it comes to Chinese zodiac, unfortunately. Although I suppose there are worse animals I could be. But yeah, as I say, I am a rat when it comes to the Chinese zodiac. So thank you so much for that, mate. That really is massively appreciated. So we'll move on to this one right now. And with a bit of a tear, we can see we have the Bush Babies. Oh, what a lovely little coin. So that looks like a kookaburra to me, doesn't it? So yeah, is that what's I don't know what a Bush Baby is. I've heard of a Bush Baby, and I need to look into it and find out exactly what a Bush Baby is. But we've got an absolutely stunning Australian kookaburra coin right there. And if we have a look on the other side, we can see where it's got the Ian Rank broadleaf depiction of Queen Elizabeth II as it was issued in 2013. There's a bit of information regarding the coin right there, which once again, I'll let you pause the screen and read that in your own leisure just to make the video a little bit quicker. But that is an absolutely stunning coin, Jim. It really is. As well as the others, you know, they're all absolutely fantastic pieces. So I genuinely cannot thank you enough for doing this. But with that being the case, we'll get the last package open. Here we go. And this one is in a bit of a styrofoam package right there. And we've got 1984, which is my year of birth. And yeah, that leads me to believe that you definitely did do the rat on purpose, because I believe you probably done this on purpose, knowing that I have celebrated my 40th birthday this year. But without any further delay, I think it might be that way around. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wow, that's absolutely stunning. We've got a proof coin set, and we've got the Australian Mint proof coin set from 1984. And Jim, this is an incredible gift. What a touching sentiment that is to send my birth year proof set of coins. And looking at the reverses, we've got the reverses. We've got the standard kangaroo and emu with the Australian national emblem right there. We've got the 20-cent platypus. We've got the frilled lizard on the 2-cent, the echidna on the 5-cent. We've got the, I can't recall what that one is right now. And we've got the 10 cents right there, which I once thought was a plant or an octopus, but it's not. It's a bird. It's the type of bird that one is, which is escapes my memory right now. But yeah, the four that I know off by heart are the platypus, the echidna, and the frilled lizard. And I did know those from researching coins before, but I've completely forgot at the moment. It will come to me a little later, I'm sure. But right there, we've got the obverses showing the Arnold Machen depiction of Queen Elizabeth II, the second effigy to be used on coinage. And it says on the legend, Elizabeth II, Australia, 1984, which I think it says on all of the all the legends right there. They're pretty much the same. But that, as I say, Jim, is just an unbelievably thoughtful gift. It really, really is. And that is going to be treasured as part of my collection for quite some time to come. I can assure you of that. Right here, we've got the certificate of authenticity. You can see we've got proof coin set right there. Royal Australian Mint, Canberra. And if we have a look at the back, we've got a little bit of information. Unfortunately, it doesn't say which animals on which coin, because I would need to refresh myself on those two. But at the top it says, the proof coins are struck for specially prepared blanks using highly polished and frosted dies. To reduce the possibility of tarnishing, the coins are packed in a specially designed case which is sealed by ultrasonic welding. So that is pretty cool. And if we look at the coins, we can see that it's done a pretty good job, as they all seem absolutely spotless and in total mint condition. So the ultrasonic welding certainly does appear to have worked on this instance alone, but we'll try and get that somewhere where we can see it with the other coins. So if I move that to one side, okay, there we go. Move that to one side and move these out the way a little bit, and try and get that. There we go. Okay, brilliant. There we go. We've got it all set up now. If I can get the rat to stand up. He's been a bit of a rat. There we go. What an incredibly nice gift, Jim. I genuinely cannot thank you enough. I was expecting to pick up the Dragon Bars, the Kookaburra and the 2 Quokkas, but I wasn't expecting any of the rest, and it's been an absolute pleasure meeting your family today. It really has been. So thank you once again for all your help to both you and your family for that, and it's been absolutely incredible to have a good look at the brand new Australian Dragon coin bar. And yeah, what a stunning design on that one. I think it may be one of my favorites up to date, actually, this one. I'm just looking at the rest of them, because I do have the other years just there, and if you were interested, we'll go through them. That right there is the 2023. We have the 2022. They do have different depictions. The later ones have Jodie Clark on there, but the early ones have the Ian Rank Broadley. But yeah, that's for 2022 right there. Was this the year they changed? I believe this was the first year of the Jodie Clark's 2021, but that's for 2021 Dragon right there. Right here we have 2020. Was I right about the obverse? I wasn't. No, 2020 was the first year of the Jodie Clark depiction. Then I do apologise about that. And right here, if we look at the 2019 version, we will see about that. Oh, I'm not doing well at all, actually. That is Jodie Clark once again. I know one of them has the Ian Rank Broadley depiction on it. I'm sure it does. So here we go. There we go. The Ian Rank Broadley that I was looking for. So yeah, I do apologise about that. It's been a while since I've looked at the back of these bars, actually, because we're always displayed that way up. So yes, you've got the Ian Rank Broadley on the original 2018, and then all the other ones up until this year had the Queen Elizabeth II depiction on them. And yeah, which was quite interesting, because the 2023, when that was issued, was actually 2020. Where's the 2023? I've mixed them all up now, haven't I? Yeah, here we go. When this one was issued, it was actually after Queen Elizabeth had died, and the Australian mints used her portrait for quite some time afterwards, actually. I think they used it pretty much as long as they were allowed to use it before swapping over to a Dan Thorne depiction of King Charles III. But yeah, up to between 2020 and 2023, I had the Jodie Clark depiction of Queen Elizabeth. The 2018 had the Ian Rank Broadley, and now we have the 2024, which has got the Dan Thorne King Charles III right there. So I've hoped you enjoy having a quick look at the brand new bar, as well as the other fantastic pieces of silver as well. It's been a lot of fun for me going through this. As I say, this was completely unbeknown to me, so it has been a wonderful surprise. I will email you very shortly, Jim, to let you know how much I appreciate that, as I'm sure it's probably the middle of night as I'm recording this, so it's probably going to be a little bit of time until you get a chance to see it yourself. But once again, Jim, thank you so very much. I generally do not know how to thank you enough for that, and I cannot tell you just how much I appreciate it. But with that being the case, I probably have rabbled on for long enough now, so I am going to leave you all by saying, until next time, as always, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.